Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Utah State Aggies, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football Restate. The Bearcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Utah State's offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Now he's going to break the pocket. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Bearcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Powers. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Mancuso. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the middle. What a snag by the defense. Taking it the other way. Inside the 30. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
1st down for this offense. Now the play fake. Tosses it incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Short gain on the play before he slides. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it 1st down at the 40.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now.
Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Line gets set, first down. They'll give it to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Fast motion from the offense. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Rasmussen. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. A low-line drive and not his best work. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Powers.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's right on target. And the Aggies will move the sticks with the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's the give off the left side. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. On target to the left. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They go to the draw. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. It'll be a draw. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off play action on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Sexton. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. This time it's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Touch pass on the run. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Dialing up a second down pass play. Firing to the right, complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. Trying play action. Just threw that one way too far. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He makes a catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now from inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
Utah State.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, gave the defender the business. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And with time running out here in the first half, the offense will take a knee, content to be on top as we head to the break. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
On third down, going up top. Good timing on the quick out. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Couldn't make the play last time, now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On second down, he'll let it fly. Snagged in the middle. It's Sexton. Tackle is made after the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's looking for a man on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Sam Houston, 10. Utah State, 3.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
On second down, just keeps firing. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Utah State will snap it in the red zone. Motion from the offense. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moving away from pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. New Mexico State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Lobos that fired on all cylinders. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that's a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Right down the middle. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On second down, he's looking downfield. Gets it out quickly. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Sexton. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead, they just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They're going to ride this running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Obliterates him, still on the move. And the returner is stopped. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They're going to run it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Grab behind the line. It's Mancuso. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Give to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Leaves it with the running back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. He makes the connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Got his man to the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. He's looking to throw it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Memphis took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Tigers that fired on all cylinders. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Snatches it on the right. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.